Well, okay folks, welcome back to the channel. We're back for another Let's Play video. This time we're looking at the game Holiday Motel Simulator. This one was voted for by you. It got 44% of the vote in the last the last little vote we did on our next simulation game I was going to do a first look at. If you are interested in getting involved in the votes, you can find that on the community tab on the channel. So trying to do that for each first look video that I do, and there should be always one going on, so there will be one very shortly put out for the next one for next week. Anyway, we are looking at Holiday Motel Simulator. This is a game from Red Phoenix Interactive. These are first time developers. Apologies for the nearly naked man on the front of this. There was some music which is quite nice. Looks a little bit off-putting in the current format, with him dancing around. The game is in early access, released September 25, so only a few months ago. It's currently retailing in the UK 11 quid, and yeah, it's had mixed reviews from on Steam. The main issue is it's very, very buggy, and this is what I've been finding in my initial look at it. I found a bug which I couldn't go particularly far forward. It took me a while to work around and work out what was going on. We'll talk about that when we get there. This is one of a number of hotel or motel simulators that I've played on the channel. If you're interested in any of those, go back to the first look videos. We'll try and set it in the context of what we've seen before. Right, let's dive in. See how things go. Here we are, folks. It's time to fix this beautiful disaster. Don't worry, everyone starts somewhere. Press F to open your phone. Story missions, check the journal app. Need help, the tutorial app has all the basics if you get stuck or curious. During missions, your progress is auto-saved at key moments. Watch out for the floppy icon, so it's an auto-save game. It's a bit of a weird one. You unlock being able to manual save it. I don't really like that, but there we go. So now get in there and maybe don't sledgehammer at the water pipes. I quite like the artwork that goes along with this game, and there's a lot I do like about it in the way it looks. I just feel from my initial look at it and from what I'm reading, it's very buggy. It's very, very buggy. Right, here we go. This is what we are working with. I don't know how far. Oh no, we can't go out there. We've got to stay in here. We are forever trapped in here. So we have what looks like a cafe over there. We've got some rooms, classic US motel kind of look, and we've got a lobby over here which looks like it perhaps has seen better days. Now, if anyone has seen any of the first look videos on this channel before, you know what's coming. You know we need to clean. And this, believe it or not, is where the first bug happened, and I could not get past it. So I changed the keybinds so tab would be my radial wheel, which I prefer. I did that, and every time I went to wipe the windows, I couldn't get out of it. There was something, it broke something, which meant I couldn't leave the windows. I just stopped there, and the only way out was to leave the game. That is not a good way to start, my friends. Right, let's have a look at the phone. What have we got to do? My worry is there's going to be a lot of this as we go. So, task 1, you know what's coming. Clean up the lobby, boss. Alright, it's time to roll up those sleeves, or just find a glove that doesn't smell like regret, and get the lobby back to something vaguely resembling useful. This is your command center. Here's where you'll keep an eye on which rooms are booked and which ones are free and which ones are probably haunted. Like that we've got ghosts in there, hopefully. You'll have a computer to run the place, guests coming through the door, and a bed upstairs when running motel gets a little too real. Good luck, boss. The lobby awaits, along with dust, chaos, and possibly some biting memories. So we need to clean up stains off the floor using a mop, vacuum up piles of dust, scrub off the graffiti, clean the windows, which is going to kill us, collect all the trash, tear down the old mouldy wallpaper in the bedroom. Okay, so already there's a slight weird thing that goes on when you go between locations where the sound cuts out as it kind of, I guess, loads in again. Bit of an odd one. But the actual look of this place, I don't mind this at all. I think it looks quite smart. Like some of the stuff, like, yeah, I like kind of the stuff on the walls. I just wish it looked more like graffiti rather than just someone who's put, you know, who's got a font off fonts.com and put those on the wall. That's kind of what it looks like a little bit. Love this. This is so cool. Really, really nice little area for the devs to leave messages and stuff. I hope this is kind of like live, so they change this, because that would be a really... imagine if they had something like this where they could just put bugs and like say, we know this is a problem, don't do this or something. How cool would that be, sort of within the game? Anyway, let's get the old radial menu up. And yeah, don't change the keybinds, folks. That's what we learned. And we'll get these things in here. So yeah, the main issue that is going on, what caused that? It looks like a dinosaur. The main issue that's going on is around bugginess. That seems to be where the problems are. Yeah, action, and then we just go to silence. What is this though? What are these things that people have put on the floor? Oh dear. It always makes me wonder, but you know, we won't need to worry about it soon. You know, in that last game we were playing, which one was it? Oh, I can't remember which one. It was it wasn't long ago, but I can't remember what it was, because we were playing it and we were moaning about the fact there was no texture on the stains on the floor, which we've got here. So that is a positive from my point of view. I like the fact we've got texture. Boosh. I like that you don't have to throw it in there. You can kind of do it from across there. It is a mean throw that we've got, and I love this. The actual environment looks amazing. It's just there's little things. There are little things going on all the way. For example, and I don't know whether this is on purpose, we've got a clock up there which says it's 10 to 8, and we've got a clock here that says it's 12:02, which looks, I mean, I would like this clock. It looks amazing. But yeah, anyway, we are being distracted by cool things, so we are going to get a mop. I like that, so it tells you, sort of highlights which bits you need to use what on. That feels a sensible thing to have in a game like this. So that's those. I think we need the Hoover or the vacuum cleaner, which is that one. There we go. Boosh. Complete with sound. Okay. It's looking better already. What was that game we were playing where I had to clean the floor? Like, what was... Oh, it was Ultimate Theatre Simulator. Yes, that's it. It was just the floor was... It just didn't feel very... the floor felt a bit unrealistic, and the texture was... Yeah, the texture of the floor was... and the stuff on it, the rubbish, you couldn't really tell what it was. Whereas here, it looks really nasty. You can kind of tell, yes, that is something granular we're going to get up with the Hoover. Yes, that is something slimy. We'll need a mop for it. Everything is kind of clear with that respect. Right, fingers crossed, folks. Are we going to be able to do this, or is this going to be game breaking yet again? If you don't see this video, it's probably been game breaking. So here's the wiping thing for the windows, and let's see what we can do. You can't do the full window, which is annoying, and it then just clears the rest. Now here's where the problem was. I wasn't able to exit. Can we exit? We can exit. Right. This is as far as I've got, which tells you a lot. So, do we have a list, a task list, which should be in Z? Right. Okay, so it looks like when they're talking about the lobby, it also refers to up here as well. So that one looks clean there. So let's do this one. Get these things put all out the way. There we go. Out we go there. Is there another one? I'm not sure. I don't know who's been absolutely messing this place up, but we'll get that. I'll admit I'm not really loving the sort of like the two-tier. When do I switch sponges? Yeah, the two-tier thing with the. It's only if you like that smell of mould and depression. Oh no! I mean, there's definitely these guys. The developers definitely have a sense of humour, which you've got to love. You do have to love. But yeah, I can't remember what I was saying. I was saying something, wasn't I? Let's mop this. Mop this. One thing I noticed, which is very much missing, is a bathroom. Where do we relieve ourselves? Just on the floor. Is that why there's so many stains everywhere? Yeah, that was it. This sort of two-tier radial menu. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being a bit overly critical. Okay, this is looking alright now. We've got most of it done. Oh, is this the bathroom? We can't go in there though. And look at this. There's something about wallpaper, wasn't there? But I'm not sure if it's talking about this. Health and safety, not a handrail in sight. Oh dear. Wow. Boosh. Right, let's have another look. Where are we with our tasks? So we've got the floor cleaned, we have got garbage and the windows done. We've still got some graffiti to do, we've still got some wallpaper to clean, so it's probably... Oh, here we go. Take those down. I mean, this is horrible. Hopefully we're gonna with this bit we'll actually get to... What was that? Johnny was here, unfortunately. Oh man, look at that. That's good, isn't it? I mean, the texture of that looks awesome. So it's one of these weird things where they've done some things I feel so well, and other things just not. It's a weird one. Oh, we can climb on the bed. Can we jump on the bed? We can, but not comically. There we go. Oh, right. I need to switch. That sounded like someone downstairs. Are they going to say, we want to rent a room? I say, well, I haven't got a room to rent, mate. Oh no, it's the journal task that we've got to have a look at. So let's have a look at our phone. Okay, we've got trash service there. Right. Pimp the walls, patch the sky. Alright, cleanup's done. Now it's time to make this place slightly less depressing. The walls peeling like old lasagna. Now, here's a hot take. My view on lasagna is that it tastes better when it's reheated. Let me know your thoughts on that. The ceiling looks like it's seen things and cried about it. Whether you go with paint, wallpaper, or just slap some posters over the worst parts, just do something, boss. Guests might forgive a squeaky floor, but not walls that look like they're plotting something. Fix the walls, fix the ceilings, try not to glue yourself to anything. You got this, probably. Renovate the walls and ceilings. I have to say, I love the dialogue in the descriptions here, and the humour that floods through this game. That I absolutely love. Right, how do we do this? Presumably here. Renovation. Paint. Right, we're going to paint the wall, but what... How do we... Right, how do we get the paint though? Because I can't just paint the walls, surely, unless I've got some paint. So do we have to buy some paint? Must be something we have missed. Renovation. Okay, now that's just selling stuff. This is a crap tutorial, I have to say. I don't want to sell things. Why are you making me sell things? Right. Okay, so we've got this. Oh, maybe on the phone. Maybe there's an option on the phone. Motel Mart? Ah, there we go. Right. Could be easier, but, you know, they make you work for it. Fair enough. Do we go for some wallpaper? We've got 30,000 in the bank. Venomous. I think we go for some paint. I'd rather just go for some paint. Now, let's make this nice in here. I like Gordon blue. That looks pretty nice. So let's get one of those. Now, how do we buy that? Ah, there we go. It comes straight away. Okay, and then we just need to presumably get our paint roller and then put that on there. Okay, that looks better. Oh yes. So I said as we go we will kind of compare this to some of the other games that we've played. So what I think I can say, like, from the outset, oh my lord, what is going on here? Is that I think the way this looks is really nice. Oh, look at that. I do like the way this looks. I think there's lots of use of, like, graphics and things like that to help this game. So I think as a visual thing, this is good. This is really good. The problem I feel is that there's a lot of little nasty little tweaky bugs, like things like that, where you can't really move very much when you're holding the paint. That might not be a bug, that might just be a design feature, but I don't like it. Now we have to obviously keep in mind this is early access, so they will be working through these bugs. Okay, that's annoying. It was just enough to do everything but one solitary square. Right, was that been enough for? Let's have a look at the let's have a look at our menu here. So yeah, I think we'll get another one of that blue paint. Motel Mart. Let's get a red one. I'm going to take the red one upstairs, and we might try like one of those things that people do where they have one wall red and one wall blue, and, you know, feel like we know what we're doing, that kind of thing. So we'll just have a look here, and we want the Gordon blue. Why Gordon? Right, I wonder if we can carry that. Presumably we can. Right, let's I want to pick that up. Why can't I pick that up? Like, my god. Oh. Oh, that's not annoying at all. I mean, come on. It's just things like that. Why? Why is that the way you've decided to do it? Oh, this is going to look awesome. Right, can we wash that off? Or do we have to keep going? Right, we've got this in here. Right, should we do in this bit red? Oh, I didn't do that fully. Right. We do seem quite small as well. Right, I'm going to get this done and I'll come back because this has taken forever. I'll come back when things are looking a little bit more nice. Right, actually, I'm going to go to bed because it is bedtime, and I think I'm going to be able to. Let's sleep until morning. There we go. It's morning. I'm going to go down here and collect this paint off the floor because. Right, I'll continue doing this, but I'm irritated that I can't move the paint. Right, what do we think, folks? How do we think we've done in here? Sort of slight mixture of colours, but I think they blend together quite nicely. And in here, I guess we're going to go for a white ceiling. So we haven't done the ceiling yet. So let's finish off the walls though first. And what colour should we have in the other room? That looks expensive. Let's get a load of orange. Oh, that is brighter than I expected. Yeah, I might regret that. Oh, I should have had yellow, shouldn't I? What am I doing? Right, there we go. That looks reasonable, actually. That looks reasonable. It would be good if you could kind of move things, interact with things, that sort of stuff. But seems like that's not the case. Now, question I have is, how do we do the ceilings? So, I mean, everything here says wall. Whereas, does that mean you can also put it on the ceiling, or is it something specific to the wall? I mean, it'd be a bit. We've done 78 out of 86 of the walls. Where is the other? Right, I see the problem. We haven't done above those. Okay, that's annoying, isn't it? You've got to go up there. Let's get that, and we'll start working on the ceiling. Oh, hello. It does work up here. I hope we don't have to get behind the cupboard, because I did notice there was definitely one of those things that we couldn't. Yeah, this is annoying as well, the way this kind of happens. Just can't move and you get stuck, which is, you know, when you bend over and it's sort of like it's out of your sight line where the top of that is, and you're sort of like hunched over like Quasimodo. Okay, right. Well, it's looking all right. I mean, it's a fair renovation project. I think one of the bugs that people are talking about is just not being able to complete this. Like one of the ceiling tiles you couldn't paint. Maybe it was just because they didn't have any paint on it, but it does look pretty nice now. You've got to say, clearly there's some work to do, but I think it looks pretty cool. Right, work to do. I'll come back when we are properly done. Right, apparently there is one more bit of wall somewhere. that is not being painted. Ah, there you go. There you go. That should be it. We've completed the task. Let's just get back to our hands. We've got bits of paint around everywhere. We've got a new task. That was quite frankly painful. Yeah, I've done a lot of painting in a lot of simulation games. I think that's the worst mechanic I've come across. It just was so fiddly. You can't move the paint around. There was issues with like the way that the roller kind of was painting, and then it would sort of like seemingly move as you were painting, and then it would make it much harder to kind of aim where you were trying to go. So yeah, lots I didn't like about that. Why can't I move my paint around? What's stopping me doing that? Surely you can pick up paint, for Christ's sake. What do I do with it? Just keep it there. Anyway, let's go into the journal. We'll see what our next job is. Right, time to tame the storage beast. Ah yes, the storage room. Every building's dark secret. It started as a place for extra supplies, a few boxes, and somehow evolved into a chaotic cave of forgotten stuff, weird smells, and probably a raccoon with a grudge. But now it's your battleground. You've got junk to clear, grime to scrub, and a floor that hasn't seen daylight in years. Time to unleash your inner renovation ninja and turn this storage dungeon into something vaguely respectable, maybe even useful. Get ready to mop like a maniac, vacuum like vengeance depends on it, and patch those walls like they insulted your mother. Bonus points if you survive without stepping on a rusty nail or uncovering an ancient curse. So we got mopping, vacuum, graffiti. It feels like very much what we've just done. So yeah, if this is the tutorial, why they're making us do this again? I guess it's round here, because I did see a door round here. Okay, we accept it. Didn't accept it. I guess the door now will be open, and we're able to go in it. It's... I was expecting worse. Oh, hello. It's not too bad. Oh, nice. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. We've got a ladder. We've got, well, an issue with towels. Let's just... I mean, it's not going to take us long to get this up and running. Okay. Let's get hoovering. Oh no, mopping initially. Right, for some reason it doesn't like that. Right, didn't like it in that orientation or something. I'm just absolutely deathly afraid of some game-breaking bug coming along and just ruining everything. But that's all good. I mean, it's no worse than where we just were. Yeah, I mean, there's work to do for sure, but I mean, we've seen this before. Okay, that did not take us anywhere near as long as the last one, so we'll go and have a look in our journal. What is our next job? So, blast the past off the walls. Nothing says welcome to our fine establishment like a motel facade coated in a generous layer of grime, bad crimes, and decades of regret. And that's when it comes in. That's when you come in armed with a mighty pressure washer. Excellent. You're about to give the building it a spa day it never knew it needed. Prepare to strip away years of dirt, faded dignity, and suspicious crusts from both the outer walls and the glorious neon sign that's been flickering for 3 years now. Let that bad boy shine again. The neighbours might think you're just washing a wall, but you're rewriting history one blast at a time. Wear something waterproof and maybe emotionally too. In short, use the pressure washer to clean all dirt, moss and stains from the exterior walls. Pressure wash the motel's neon sign carefully. to restore the glow. Okay, so wow, we've got lots to pressure wash. 52 things. There is a lot that you have to do. Presumably it's would be under one of these things, but no, power washing. Right, okay. Right, I think that's been done. Just randomly got taken out of everything. Okay, this is actually supposed to be this colour. Mad. Right. I don't know what I'm supposed to be getting here. Ah. Right, here we go. I mean, it's a bit janky, this. It doesn't seem to work all that well. It doesn't seem to wash the bit that you're doing, and then all of a sudden it has. Right, that's that one done. And the jet washer just keeps, like, it seems like it keeps getting stuck on. There we go, nicely done. Right, do we have to... Oh my lord, we've got to do around here as well. Jesus Christ. I mean, that is caked, isn't it? Right, I mean, jeez. Oh man, I know these games, it's about kind of like completing stuff, but I don't know, I feel this might be a little bit excessive. Anyway, I'm going to get this done and then I'll come back once we've got the motel looking space. It is going to look sparkly by the time we're done. We're certainly making it look nice, but bloody hell, when you're going to use a lot of water here. Right, I think we're almost there. We've used about 10 gallons of water, but it is looking better. The doors were absolutely in a state when we got to them. So we have a new task. It is night time, so I think what we might do is have a little bit of a snooze first. Looking all right in here. Probably don't want to have my pressure washer out. It looks a little bit a little bit interesting in here. Let's sleep until morning. Oh, we have got some white paint. If only I could move it. Right. Well, it's looking better. What can I say? Looking more like you might want to come here. Let's see what we've got next up though. Right. Another thing, the shedinator. The beach supply shed, originally a place for storing umbrellas, sun loungers and maybe a forgotten volleyball tool, now a dusty time capsule of neglect, rogue spiders and stuff that's either driftwood or cursed furniture. You decide. Your job, clean it, fix it and make it a less of a horror movie intro. Sweep out the sand dunes that have somehow migrated inside, patch out the walls that look like Swiss cheese and restore the shed to its former glory. Right, so renovate walls, ceiling, floors, windows. It's the same thing again. Jeebus Christ, this is not like tutorials as I know them. So this is... How do we get over there then? Ah, this way. What the hell? Where is this shed? Right, so I've just been looking at possible reasons for this, why I can't do that, and apparently this is a known bug. So I need to go into the journal, apparently first of all, straight here, and accept the mission straight away. And apparently sometimes it just doesn't work, and the beach doesn't unlock. But there you go. The beach is now unlocked. So we're gonna have a sleep and we go. So you can see what I mean. They are kind of, they know about this bug. They've not been able to fix it. But yeah, it was a bit annoying. Let's have a sleep. Right, next up. So we've got to clean up the beach hut basically. Probably not with this. Just go with just our hands and have a little look round the back here. Again, this looks really pretty. Can't complain about any of this. Is any of these people interactable? NPCs look alright, don't they? What have you got, like a tag in your hair? No. Okay. What are you doing? You look half dead. Is this a zombie game as well? Right, the beach hut, that's the loos. I mean, it feels quite repetitive, would you say? So we'll get this done as well. It's same thing. We need to get this all done, and then we'll move on into the next bit. I mean, I think what I would say to them, if this is your tutorial, you don't need it to be quite this repetitive, that you're doing the same thing in every location. Okay, we've got a bag. Do we have a bin anywhere? Can we throw it at them? Oh, it just goes through them. That's ruined. Oh, there we go. Are we going there? No, not yet. But if we have to clean that up as well, I'm calling it a day. Because I do not want to clean anything more. I'd like to renovate a room, please. That's what I'm here for. We've not even seen that part of the game. I mean, that's ludicrous, isn't it? We have yet to see that part of the game. We can't move paint, and we haven't even started the bloody Right, okay. We don't have any paint on that. Let's just make this white in here. It's easy to do that. So I'll sort this out and come back once we've made this lovely and white everywhere. Oh, not quite. Oh, for Pete's sake, no! Oh, God almighty. So we need to do the windows as well, so we'll do that. Let's say that didn't seem to be working, but there we go. Okay. I mean, it looks pretty nice in here. We've got to buy an entire paint pot for that final little bit there. And then the paint pot will live here for its entire life. I'm not frustrated, you are. There we go. Done. Haven't we? Is there more to do? Is it the out? Oh. Right, we've got to... We've got to power wash the outside of it. Apparently, yeah. Was it this one as well? Right, what more is left to do? Because I feel we've... renovate the walls, ceilings and floor according to the list above and proceed to the next phase. We've not had to do floor yet. So at least we've got something new. What's wrong with the floor? I don't think the floor looks too bad, other than we've got paint on it. Let's have a look. What can we buy? What can we buy on using our phone for the floor? That's wall. Floor. We have now have floor. So we carpet. Young apple. Let's put some of these in. How do we... Oh, do we have to use the crowbar to get the floor up? Is that what we've got to do? Yeah. Okay. It's a little bit excessive, but we'll take it. Okay. Floor is down. Well, no, that's not even close to being down, but let's now pick this up. Oh, it looks like a swimming pool. Okay. I think we're going to need some more of this. I don't mind these tiles though. Okay, yeah, we're going to need a few more. We're going to be able to get away with just one more box. Yeah, I do like these tiles. I am a fan. Let me know your thoughts on these tiles. Are we going to need another box, aren't we? Of course we will. just all this stuff that we're not allowed to move. Right, can we move that? No. No, you're not allowed to. Okay, what hell is our next task? Because every single one of them has been pretty much the same. Renovate an area. Renovate an area. And god damn you, renovate another area. This looks really nice though. Look at that. We have to go in the water? Okay. Okay. Well. No tasks. That's because I'm in the wrong thing. Let's go into the journal. You know, I could have predicted this. We've got to do the toilet. Welcome to the final frontier of filth. To the beach restroom, once meant to be a simple relief station for sun-soaked tourists. By now it looks like a crime scene from a low-budget horror movie. Broken tiles, mysterious puddles, graffiti that may or may not be summoning something, and that smell. Legendary. This is not just a clean-up job, this is an exorcism with a mop. Time to get sanitised, scrub, slap on some fresh paint before this condemns itself by nature. So, oh, we got to put a toilet paper holder in there. Clean the sink with the sponge, toilet with this blue sponge. Okay, that's why we've got the sponge. Okay. It's a little bit different at least. Oh, that is epic. Oh, that is epic. Right. Right. Much to do, folks. Much to do. Let's start with this. Moppings. Right. Done the moppings. Right. Sponge. Wash sinks with sponge. Yeah, we need to just watch the sponge, the blue sponge. What is the blue sponge though? What's so bloody special about it? I just assumed that the blue sponge was a sponge that had taken on a load of rubbish, and we were just... Wow. Oh, wow. No, I like that. I like that. Imagine if that's how things were in real life. It's got to be white in here, hasn't it? It's got to be pretty and white. And yeah, we'll do the windows. There we go. That's that done. Then let's get these things out. There we go. Always the right amount for a bin bag. What did I do with the... What did I do with the bin? Literally no idea where that went. I don't know where it went. Okay, just vanished. It's fine. And then we'll do the bit of hoovering. Get these bits up. And then it's not looking... Oh, I can't look up when we got the hoover. We've got to put another toilet roll holder in. Let's do... I don't know how to get the toilet roll holder. At least that's something different. Okay. So I guess we'll just leave those there. Right. Let's put a light on in here. Let's get some paint. What do we think? What sort of colour would a toilet on a beach be? Yeah, we are going yellow because we have not done that yet, and it feels like yellow would be a good thing to have here. Right, done yet more painting. I think the one thing that we need to do now, we've just filled this place up with paint and stuff, is pop a toilet roll down. Yeah, toilet paper holder. So that's actually in the same place we've been using everything else. So in our phone, if we come up to here, we've now got a whole load of other things that we can add. So decoration, is it? Service, towel rack, toilet roll paper holder. That's it. So, well, we've completed that one as well, and they are looking good. They don't look bad at all. People will have a nice time here, I guess. Oh, it's going to be clean up the bloody beach now, isn't it? Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it, because you know I will. And I don't. Oh, I know. At the bar, it's going to be the bar. I know you're going to make me clean up the bar. Right, let's have a look. There it is. Snaps, naps, and beachy traps. All right, chef. Time to swap out the mop for a spatula. The food zone is back in business, and you're the proud and only employee. First things first, hit the food supplier and grab 5 of everything edible that doesn't scream. Then get a good night's sleep, because tomorrow is going to be grease-splattered, sun-drenched symphony of sizzling burgers and impatient beachgoers. Your task is simple in theory. Receive the morning delivery, fire up the oven, feed 5 sunburned guests before they revolt and start nibbling on flip-flops. Can you handle the pressure? The fryer doesn't care, but the people, oh, they're hungry. So, buy 1 of each food item from the food selection in the Beachmart app on the phone. Go to sleep, wake up in the morning, get the delivery. Delivery arrives every morning, and it'll be waiting for you in the parcel machine in front of the shop. Serve 5 guests in the food zone. The food orders are only available during the day. So, what I'm going to do before I get to any of that, because I know we'll be forced to do this anyway at some point, is make this look a little bit more little less unsightly. We don't want random dodgy stains around our beach bar. I mean, it is very, very, very pretty out here. I mean, using a Hoover on a beach, it's a bit of an odd move. Where do we plug it in? You know, these are the sort of questions we don't have an answer to. I don't know, mate. Well, you've got a dodgy stain around here. Is that? I imagine these dodgy stains will appear as we go on. And I imagine this will be something that they make us do. So I'm just getting ahead of the game, folks. Just doing that ahead of the game. And then we're going to at least have a different thing to do. Not, I mean, we are doing a motel here, but as things stand, we have yet to actually have a guest, which I think is a weird one. We'll get the last thing up here, and then we're going to go and do exactly that. Right. So we need to go into our phone. We're going to get 5. Is there something else going on the phone? So just a second. Oh, delivery list. No. Beach Mart. Right. Okay. We're going to be eating, so we want one of those. Was it 5? I think it was 5 of each, wasn't it? I don't like the fact we can't see what we're buying. And is this... I mean, it feels like that is a bit of a silly thing that we're doing here. Oh, wow, love that. Love that, love that. Right, gonna have a sleep, and I'll see you in the morning, and then we will do a bit of, well, we're gonna open up the beach bar. We are getting closer and closer to having some sort of operational motel. But you can see how staff are gonna make this. Right, I guess we've just collected that. Go to the dining area on the beach where the oven is located. Serve 5 guests. Their needs are displayed above their heads. Use the oven to prepare the required meals. Check out the oven. Okay. He wants... Oh, this is terrible in here. Right. How do we... Right, oven. I think we are going to have to figure this one out using the tutorial menu, because I cannot see anything that will make this straightforward. So, oven. Right, the purchased products can be found in the stock app. Prepare a dish. Simply open the oven by clicking the oven door. Select the dish in the stock app. Place it in the oven. Once the meal is in the oven, place the power button. After baking, a short chime will let you know the dish is ready. Ready dishes are highlighted in orange, so you can easily check how many prepared meals you have in your inventory. Customers requests appear above their heads. Just walk up to the customer, click on them, and the right meal will be served. Okay. Right, we'll see if we can do this. So, we're going into our app. Right, we go into our stock. You want a corn dog. Okay. That doesn't look like it's done at all, but there we go. Just wants chips straight away. It's the same guy. Okay. This is a slightly odd system. Well, there we go. If it's the same guy doing it all the time, it's going to be a bit on the odd side, but there we go. Have your chips. It's the same guy. Oh, come on. This is a terrible system. Okay, don't like this. Don't like this, don't like this, don't like this. At all. Oh. Oh, we've got a bit of something going, a bit of difference. You're going to have your giant hot dog. Right. The premium hot dog. Maybe I shouldn't have had... Can you put more than one thing in there at a time? Whoops. So they've had 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we can. I have a feeling that both of those things will be required. And then she'll want a standard hot dog. Task completed. Right. Well, there we go. I have no idea how long we've been doing this for, but it feels like forever. Let's have a look what the next journal task is, and we'll make a decision on whether we continue or not. We've yet to even figure out what the rooms are like. I'm not sure whether whether we will do another one just to kind of go on from this to kind of allow us to see what that's like. But let's have a look in our journal. Okay. The sun's going down, the tiki lights are flickering, and the beach bar is about to transform into Sunset Sipping Central. You've done the food thing, now it's time to show off those drink slinging skills. Dust off the cocktail machine, load it up with those shiny bottles you hopefully bought earlier, and get ready to serve liquid relaxation to this evening crowd. Drinks orders only come in after dark. Once the stars are out, it's showtime. 5 thirsty guests, 1 bar, 0 margin for our spills. So 6 drinks cups, 1 bottle of each type of drink. You'll find them in the drink section. Go to sleep, wake up, sleep until the evening. Since the drinks orders are only available at night, head to the beach bar. Okay, we'll do this one as well. We'll see how well this works. So beach mart, we want 6. I mean, is it possible to do, like, I want to buy 6 of these rather than just have to do it like this? It's a bit weird, if I am being honest. Right, I'm going to go and have a sleep until morning. We'll take the drinks, then we'll sleep again. Right, so we'll go and do that, have a sleep, and then come back and okay, collected that, sleep again, and then we'll go to the beach bar and we'll work out how that works. To refill the drinks machine with the pre-purchased bottles or of ready-made drink, to refill the machine, click the right mouse button whilst having it selected. Okay. Get in there. There we go. Okay. Refill, 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 refill. Okay. Anyone want a drink? Ah, you want a Bloody Mary, do you? Well. Okay. Let's go and take this Bloody Mary to this guy. Enjoy that. Margarita. Let me know in the comments which would be your go-to. No, bloody hell, where's me drinks cup? Okay. Drinks cup. Okay. No, no, I want to leave. I want to leave. What are you doing? Who's this? Right. I don't know who that was. I'm going to try and give this to... So, yeah, another bit of glitchiness there. You want a whiskey? Just in a cup like that. That's just horrible. No lights on. Maybe... is there any lights in here? Because there's lights I can put on. Mojito. Yeah, which one of these would be your go-to? I imagine this is the mojito. I do like a margarita. I don't mind a mojito either. Whiskey is not my drink though. Absolutely not my drink. You are... Oh, tequila sunrise. Oh, that is a nice drink as well. Yeah, I'm not a big cocktail man, but some of these sound really nice. Blue Lagoon. I don't know what's in a Blue Lagoon, but I imagine that's what I'm going to be serving next up. Where's him? You want the Blue Lagoon, right? Okay. I don't have enough cups. Well, I think on that bombshell, I'm going to take a beer here, and I'm going to get drunk because this has been painful. Genuinely a painful game to play. It looks really nice, but the tutorial is bulky. It's stodgy. They make you do the same thing again and again. It takes forever to complete. We haven't even gotten near the motel yet. The mechanics around drinks and eating I don't like. Some of the mechanics of the hoovering and things like that I do like, and the look of some of these rooms after you've done them I like a lot. Why we can't pick like paint and tiles up off the floor, God only knows. Although the heavy stuff has been stuck to the floor, I have no idea. And we've actually done a motel simulation game and haven't even had a person check in. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. If you're going to do the tutorial, do the checking in of people quickly, and so you've got that thing going on in the background, and then we can sort of work on some of these other bits and pieces, rather than cleaning the entirety of the world, which seems just ludicrous. So yeah, I was going to say how I felt this sort of compared to some of those other hotel motel simulator games. So we've played Miami Hotel Simulator, which was okay, Hotel Owner Simulator, which I think was pretty poor, Sunset Motel I really enjoyed, that was kind of more story driven, Arctic Motel Simulation, which was niche but really cool, and then Motel Manager, which was the first one I did, and I kind of liked that, although it was a bit kind of bit blocky. This one, the look of this is probably the best of the lot, but the gameplay is the worst. And that's kind of where I sit on it. Let me know. And yes, this is early access, so all of this might change, and I think it's important to put it in that context. But as things stand, it looks good. But yeah, unfortunately there is no demo for you to go and have a go at this. This is, you need to buy the early access game. As I said, it's about 10 quid. It's not too expensive, but I'm not going to recommend it until they have worked on this to some degree, maybe done a little bit of work to try and sort of re-optimize that tutorial system, re-optimize the most of the mechanics that we've seen so far, and stop spending all the time on it making it look so damn good. Anyway, folks, we are going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We've got lots of these first look videos. At the end of this, I'll link a couple of those motel or hotel simulation games which I thought were pretty good. I'll do that so you can have a look at those to compare and I'll see you in the next one very soon. Goodbye.